just want to talk to you about really like a trader's annual sort of MOT, just a checkup. What are you doing? Is it working? Could it be better? And for me, it all centers around these kind of three sort of subjects, really. Just anything that's going to help you succeed. If you're not quite trading that great at the moment, if you're just trying to find your way, it's good to have this little checkup. If you're a good trader, if you're turning good profits, you don't want to change too much, of course, if you're working well, but could you be making even better money? Could you be changing things in your life that help you become a better trader, become, more successful? And so, we look at a success triangle. Okay, so this is something that I suppose performance coaches would look at. And for me, with you in the middle as a successful trader, I'd look at three things within what I do as a day trader. Okay, and so if I look to the left here, I've got this word tech. I mean, I'm talking about the technicals. Okay, do you understand your strategy? Do you understand markets? Do you could you further your knowledge? Could you go back over, certainly if you're here with us at Trading College, where we teach all of the technicals of the markets and, things like support and resistance and all these technical indicators, how to use them. Do you know them? Okay, do you know them inside and out? Are you an expert? Could you describe them, in that sort of like, pitching to someone like you would in a lift within 5 minutes? Or is there still confusion? Also thinking about from a technical side of point of view, we think about, what's your surroundings? For me, this year, I was thinking, well, my setup isn't, it could still be better. So I went out, got a big, even bigger screen and had my setup just to make my decisions easier and faster. And so I just looked at my surroundings. How can I make those better? Is my PC up to scratch? Is my laptop up to scratch for taking trades quick? How do I take them via the broker? That sort of thing. And then I look at sort of live trading. Where am I when I'm live trading? Am I distracted? Can I lock the door and shut myself away and not have, too many distractions? Life distracts us, okay, guys, and life probably stops us from trading, right? So where is the balance in this? What is your routine? And then we look at sort of things like mindset, which is so important to every trader. Where is your mindset for performance? Most performance activities, whether you're an athlete, they have a level of coaching, and they coach about mindset these days and how you can be in the moment and be in state. So there's a few titles here, and I'll just continue on. So, the technicals, like I said, what's your home setup? Could it be improved? Yeah. Do you have all the tools you need? There's these devices where you can get buttons to sort of enter your trades really quickly and stuff like that. Could that be of value? Could you test that sort of thing out? What's your routine? Are you regularly keeping the same routine, and is it set up for that sort of success? Are you sure about your strategy and plan? If you are not, you got to stop now. You got to absolutely stop your trading now, and get back to that strategy and that plan. You need to know with real certainty what you're doing each day, or you're never going to hit, success. You're never going to perform. Are all your connections with the brokers, working well? Is your broker good for you? I mean, here at Trading College, we're using Trade Nation because their spreads are much better. We've been using IG for ages and they're fine, right? We use other brokers, they're fine. But Trade Nation have come into the market more competitive. They're giving us better spreads. They're giving us better, margin and we're making more money because of it. So it's continual improvement on that sort of stuff. You got to check it. Are your brokers, charts and connections, working for you? And, as I said, what is your trading environment like? have you got a chair? I bought a new chair, got one for Christmas. Everyone sort of said, usual thing, what do you want for Christmas? And, as an adult, you kind of don't want too much. It's all about the kids. But I did say the one thing I do want is a nice ergonomic, chair. So I've got a nice comfortable chair, back support, just gave me, better posture for sitting. Also have a desk that I can raise, and I can raise so I can stand up and trade, which is just better for my health. Also just around me, I've got, fitness equipment, and I put my trades on just to sort of pass the time. I'm throwing kettlebells around, and I can find one. Here we go. Oh. I'm throwing kettlebells around, and I go off and make myself a cup of tea, and I have to take the kettlebells with me just to keep fit. So what's your environment like? Does it suit your life and give you that sort of balance? If you're sat here all day stooped over, stressing away, that's not good, right? We need to free up, and we need to be loose when we're trading, right? Live trading, this is when we get into this subject, we need to look at what our results were. What did we do? How did we do it? Be really aware of what we did in our live trading. And last year we can look at the results. You can learn results from your dashboards. IG have a dashboard, Trade Nation have a dashboard, funded accounts have great dashboards about your SHAP ratio and all this sort of stuff. And they'll show you your results, and you can learn from those results, right? Where could you be better? We often say, and there's a couple of the other sort of coaches, Lee particularly doesn't trade on Fridays, in any measure, might put the odd one on, but he has Fridays to himself because he's seen in his results, he doesn't trade that great on Fridays. James doesn't trade on a Monday. I try to really finish by kind of 4 o'clock most days. I might put the odd trade on overnight or a bit later, but really I want to be done for the kids, So, also with live trading, can you do things like set daily reminders? Funnily enough, we're in a session the other day and someone said they use Alexa, and they go, when they see a technical setup and they're waiting for the 1 hour to close, 1 hour candle to close, they say, Alexa, set an alert for 2 o'clock. And of course Alexa pings and goes, there you go, and you go, oh yeah, I need to take that trade. Are you set up for success? You've got loads of tools around you. Obviously you can put alarms and these sorts of things in the chart packages. And what other tools can you use? Can you sort of use things like meditation and have these, think simple thoughts? I always love simple thoughts in trading. When I set my trading day up, I'm really trying to focus on just a few things, write some bullet points down. I've got pictures on my wall of chart patterns and just stuff that's going to help me, and I'm constantly putting little notes on, right, I need to do that, I need to do this, little reminders, just organizing myself to trade better, live trading. If things aren't going great, do you need to back test and forward test again? Sometimes, certainly when I've been on holiday, or I've had a period out of trading, like Christmas, New Year, been lucky enough to get away on holiday or something, then I need to come back and I need to just sort of get in the zone really with trading. I need to see the flow and see how things are trading. Are my setups kind of working in those markets? We've got fantastic back testing facility in our bot, right? In Trading College's bot. It's just amazing. You can just run momentum triggers or, any one of our strategies and see how it's performing in that market. Really, really useful tool. And then we're on to this sort of mindset and focus, guys. For me, this is what trading's about, okay? And any performance activity, mindset and focus. What trading does, and certainly as an experienced trader, I look back and I think about the bad habits that I brought to trading, and the ill discipline that I brought to trading. Could you and should you be working on that? I think each day, we're human. We normally have that little monkey on our shoulder saying, yeah, just press the button, just press the button. But should we be doing that? Is that within our discipline? Are we starting the day nice and fresh, certain around what we're going to do today, how we're going to plan, and how we're going to trade. Sometimes it's good to have a sort of reset, just before you trade. Just stop, just pause, and just sort of meditate a little, just think internally a little bit about, okay, how am I going to trade today? I love those kind of if you're a golfer, or maybe you play tennis, you have sort of swing thoughts, how do I, there's particular movements I need to make, and the simplest of the better. It's the same with trading. Today I need to not overtrade. Today I need to not chase the markets. Today I need to establish where support and resistance is. Today I'm going to only trade off the 4-hour chart. Just something that gives you a nice clear thought that you can work around, okay? But gives you some certainty to your day. For me, I like to study success. Always have done. I think in any performance, I'm looking at what is successful. Go and find, guys, if you haven't already, a coach, a mentor, someone who's successfully trading, and help them to study success. And read books, absolutely get out there and read books about success, about your focus and mindset. And it doesn't necessarily have to be about trading. It can be any kind of performance coaching, any performance mindset stuff, just to help you get into state. Self-awareness is the absolute key in trading. Self-awareness. If you are aware of self, if you're aware of you and maybe some of your issues that you bring to the market. Okay, some people overtrade, and some people maybe lean a little bit more towards maybe being a bit of a gambler. We need to rein that stuff in. Other people are scared of the markets. They bring fear to each day in their trading. That's not a great place either, right? So, we need to be somewhere in the middle, taking risk, but it needs to be measured risk. Calculated risk, okay? And then, as I said before, can you use mantras to get yourself into state? When I was doing things that required me to perform well, I used to present in my previous job, I would get myself into a state before I went and talked to people. Before I went and presented, I need to get myself into that state, and I would use something like neuro-associative conditioning, where I'm having associations to bring me into that state. I used to click my fingers, that would bring me in. Right, I'm in focus, I'm there. Could you be doing something like that with your trading? Right, focus is your issue, and getting into this state, this flow of, okay, I'm taking trades and I'm following my plan, and I'm following the setups. Could I use some sort of conditioning to say, right, there's each time I get this stimulus, I'm associating, and sometimes it can be a movement, a body movement. It can be just a thought in your head. So have a little think about it. What could you do to get yourself into state, get yourself into the zone for trading well each day? And then these things we sort of must-haves to give you the best chance to have a great trading day. Said self-awareness, clear objective, you've got a routine, and you've got to hunt for those strategies, right? Manage your risk reward, clear objective of what you're trying to get out of the markets. And again, adding into self-awareness again, we add that on to the end, because we need to start being self-aware. And then when we get into the function of trading, strategy hunting, getting in, taking those trades, we need to be aware of how we're managing us and the trade, right? And then, some sort of fun stuff here. What makes good traders? A clear work towards, what are you working towards? What are your goals? Again, self-awareness, massive thing in trading. Obviously, loving friends and family. We might not all perhaps have that, unfortunately, but really, to be successful, if you've got any sort of issues in life, any huge issues, it's probably not going to be great for trading. You're going to bring some of that to trading. Certainly if you're in an emotional state because of something that's happening in your life, bringing that to trading can be absolutely disastrous. Obviously, health, fitness, body awareness, talked about this, mindfulness, being present, and being in the now is so key to trading. Being in state, being in the zone, and then you've got to take breaks, right? You've got to have balance, holidays, breaks, but each trader I know, each really successful trader I know, is constantly growing and constantly improving. So really for me, that's it in summary. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a video about Traders MOT, just some of this stuff that's outside of strategy, outside of the day-to-day of trading. Just have a little think about, are you bringing the best you and the best routine and the best mind state, mind position, the best environment to your daily trading? Hope it helps, guys. Speak to you soon.